Dalit couple hacked to death in Mainpuri in Uttar Pradesh. Dalit couple hacked to death with an axe. The couple was killed over 15 rupees. The couple had taken a loan of 15 rupees from a local shopkeeper. The shopkeeper reportedly attacked the couple after they were unable to pay him the 15 rupees back. Mainpuri, remember, is Samajwadi Party Chief Mulayam Singh Yadav's constituency.
अशोक के बारे में बताया जाता है कि इसने जो है कुल्हाड़ी से इन दोनों के गले काटे हैं। दुखद है। गांव वालों का कहना है कुछ 15 रुपए के लेन देन का मामला था जिस पर वाद विवाद हुआ और इस पर घटना हुई है। आरोपी पकड़ा गया है, थाने में है और सख्त कार्रवाई उसके खिलाफ होगी।
We have Samajwadi Party leader Steve Bhadoria on the phone line with us. Mr. Bhadoria, this is hardly an episode that the Samajwadi Party government can afford before elections. It's barely 6 months before and complete lawlessness in the state. A couple is hacked to death over 15 rupees.
Well, I think you're talking to a wrong person if you think that I'm a Samajwadi Party person. I'm a member of the Bahujan Samaj Party and my name is Sudhindra Bhadoria. And if you are
Thanks for the correction, sir. Thanks for the correction. Do you think that this episode reflects the complete lawlessness in Uttar Pradesh?
Well, let me come on this issue which you have just raised. It is one of the most heinous things which have happened. Not only that it is heinous, the manner in which the Dalits and the minorities are being brutalized in Uttar Pradesh speaks volumes about the law and order situation in UP. Also it speaks volumes about the mindset of the government in UP, which is headed by Shri Akhilesh Yadav. And also it is happening in Mainpuri, which is the hometown of both Shri Mulayam Singh Yadav and Shri Akhilesh Yadav. He is the Chief Minister. He is from the adjacent constituency. He is an MLA also. So therefore, what I'm trying to say is that these forces are now trying to brutalize these sections of society who are not standing with them politically. And similar things are happening in Gujarat, in Madhya Pradesh, where BJP is ruling. Eventually, I would like to say that the whole nation should stand up and rise against these kind of atrocities. These should not be left to the Dalits to fight alone, not for Mainpuri to fight alone. Why does the nation not stand up? Why do the other people not stand up? Why should we only fight for them? I think tomorrow, when this kind of repression happens, I think it should pinch the consciousness of each individual, each citizen of this country. I think then only we remain a human society respecting for the humanity and dignity of all.
And Mr. Bhadoria, do you think that the Samajwadi Party government has maintained a stoic silence on all these incidents that are being reported?
Well, most certainly, it is not. You see, when the biggest Dalit icon of has been, the kind of language abuse heard on Mainpuri, he was noted by one and all in the country. They gave safe passage to Dayasankar Singh, and now he is living with protection in Jharkhand, which is a BJP-ruled state. So where we see both the Samajwadi Party and the Bharatiya Janata Party hand in glove, also conniving with each other, and also trying to suppress, repress, brutalize Dalits, minorities, poor of all caste and communities.
And Mr. Bhadoria, are you surprised that an incident like this is being reported from Mulayam Singh Yadav's constituency?
I'm pained, though I'm not surprised, because they represent this kind of mindset, and we have seen the kind of law and order situation. We saw Mathura, where the SP was, his head was bashed and thrashed, and he was mercilessly beaten up and killed. We also seen dozens of police SOs who have been killed. We have seen thousands of police men have been also bashed up. And generally, women's dignity has had no place in Uttar Pradesh, and similarly of the poor, the minorities and the Dalits.
All right, Mr. Bhathoria, do you also think that of late we've seen several incidents of Dalits being brutalized in the country? We had reported a similar incident where a couple of youngsters were being beaten up in Gujarat, in Una, and now this shocking story coming in from Uttar Pradesh. Of course, the Bharatiya Janata Party has alleged that this is a conspiracy by the opposition ahead of UP elections.
Well, I think it's a shame for them to talk like this, because after all, the BJP government is in Gujarat. Tell me something. Now, when the BJP government is there, they have, in the manner in which the poor Dalits are being flogged over there. Not only that the Dalits have been flogged, but also we see today that a Dalit who was flogged was hospitalized. He has been removed from the hospital. He has no place. He has to go 300 kilometers away for treatment. Similarly, in Maharashtra, how a Dalit, the girl's hands, feet were all hacked after rape. Haryana, where a rape took place, and then again a gang rape takes place of a Dalit girl. And similarly in Madhya Pradesh, in Mandsaur. So it is, I think, a deliberate plan of the BJP to single out the Dalits and minorities, because they know these sections are not with the BJP and neither with the Samajwadi Party, and that is why they are all both uniting, and they are trying to isolate both these sections from the mainstream of our national life. But I think it is the responsibility of the entire Indian society to stand by these people. After all, they are the marginalized of Indian society. The whole nation stands on their shoulders. All these buildings, all these beautiful places that the elite lives in. After all, who builds them? It is these, the clothes that we wear. They stitch them. They weave them. So therefore, I think as a nation, we also have a gratitude towards them, and we must stand by them. This is our moral responsibility to stand by the Dalits and the minorities today in this hour of crisis.
Mr. Sudhindra Bhathoria, thanks so much for speaking to India today. That was a BSP leader talking about how there's complete lawlessness in Uttar Pradesh. A couple hacked to death over 15 rupees. We're getting in a reaction from the couple's daughter as well. Let's cross live.
15 रुपया दे उधार दुकान पे। हाँ। मम्मी पापा रोपन जा रहे थे, सब बनने की रुपया दे, कहीं दे नहीं लौट गया भाई, दे चिपट गए।
फिर क्या करा?
मत दो।
किससे मारा?
टकोरा, दो जन कुड़ा रही थी, पता ही नहीं।
We also have Gaurav Bhatia of Samajwadi Party with us on the phone line. Gaurav Bhatia, an absolutely brutal incident of Dalits being hacked to death over a paltry 15 rupees being reported from Mainpuri. Your reaction?
I completely agree. It is very unfortunate that a man's life is taken for some amount of money, and it would be a priority to ensure that justice is done to the bereaved family members, and all cooperation would be extended on part of the state government of UP.
But Gaurav Bhatia, there are allegations of complete lawlessness in Uttar Pradesh. This is something that the BJP and the BSP and the Congress have been talking about repeatedly.
See, I think making such bold allegations without any substance take away from the seriousness of the incident itself. And we can debate this. I can show you the numbers, be it atrocities on Dalit or crime rates. UP has done very well when compared to other larger states. So these allegations are all politically motivated. And I would say that when you are actually reporting a very serious incident, let's not get into general statements. Our focus would be to ensure justice to the family members of the deceased.
I will keep tracking investigations into this story. Mr. Bhatia, thanks so much for speaking to India today. Politics over the Mandsaur violence, meanwhile, has refused to ebb, with the MP government at the centre facing the ire of the opposition. The police has finally made headway in the case following national outrage. 3 persons who were identified in the video of the assault have been arrested. Remember, the video shows a bunch of locals assaulting 2 Muslim women for allegedly carrying beef, even as the cops remain mute spectators. The 2 victims, meanwhile, were released from jail late last night and demanded action against the accused, saying that they were unfairly targeted by the mob. and would have been killed by the locals as well. The issue is expected to resonate for the second day in Parliament, with the united opposition breaking up the issue, demanding answers from the centre.
क्या हुआ था उस दिन जब आप लोग स्टेशन पे पहुंचे थे मंदसौर?
गाड़ी ट्रेन से आए हम, जैसे मंदसौर स्टेशन आई और गाड़ी रुकी और हम उतरे गाड़ी से, तो 3-4 लोग आए हमारे पास, कुछ लोग, और आके बोलने लगे कि इस थैली के अंदर क्या है बताओ हमको। तो हमने किया कि आप लोग कौन हो, आपके पूछ रहे हमसे थैली के अंदर क्या है? तो क्या जानते नहीं हम बजरंग दल वाले हैं, और इसके अंदर गाय का मांस है। तो हमने बोला गाय का मांस नहीं है, और जावरा से लाए हैं, जावरा में अलोव है, कटता है, बिकता है, और हम मई से लाए हैं, मंडी से लाए हैं, और खाने के लिए लाए हैं। 10-15 किलो है हमारे पास में, और खाने के लिए लाए हैं, और काढ़े का मांस है, और हमारे पास पर्ची भी है, आप पर्ची देख लो।
तो कितनी देर उन्होंने आप लोग